That's interesting. He just went straight out. Initial research into primal neurochemistry has proven fruitful. It discovered a cardiac cell receptor for adrenaline analogous to human cell receptors in function, if not in psychology. It should be possible to develop a pharmaceutical drug that blocks the effect of the adrenaline hormone in primals, thus curtailing their paranoia, agitation, and violent irritability. Correction. It is possible, just unlikely given the way OCI has been under their thumbscrews. Adrenatime is a dangerous drug. The danger can be mitigated by developing an adrenal inhibitor. Take adrenatime, then take this theoretical drug to minimize its side effects. I barely have time for this. Energy or resources develop a half-plausible adrenatime. So this idea must remain a dream. Nonetheless, my notes follow. Hope springs eternal. Alright, that was what was down here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Lower exterior. Alright, so in we go. See where this takes us.
This can't be worse than anything we already seen, right?
It's about damn time. Let's find that journal. I want off this fucking rock.
Unseal the door. I guess this is where we're gonna really start digging into truths. Hello, Pam.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
You're the only one here? That'll make this easy.
According to this facility's hierarchy, there are 0 acting managers at this Spacer's Choice facility. Not to worry. If a middle manager cannot immediately be replaced, Pam can safely oversee 3.176 departments. When you're in a productivity pinch, Pam can pick up the pieces. Uh-oh. It looks like there are intruders in this facility. Protocol recommends speaking to the head of facility security right away.
I thought you said you were the head of security.
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning. Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
How can I recharge you?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and Pam's ready to go. Out
Okay.
of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook Pam's power source up to another auto mechanical, and Pam will get your employees back in line in no time.
Can you override that behavior?
Pam is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of Pam's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or trauma sustained after altering Pam's behaviors. See manual for details.
Okay, let's give it a shot anyways. Engage emergency combat protocols.
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
Override code F you, do what I want.
Password incorrect, but I love your passion. Keep up the good work. Employee identification number.
Parvati, you think you could find an override?
I could give it a shot. Let me just... Huh. Okay. Weird way to do that, but there ain't no accounting for sense. There we go. All I had to do was convince this old girl here that 73% was the new 100%. Easy as salt tuna and sawdust pie.
This unit's power rating is 100%.
Nice.
Great!
That's why I keep Parvati with
Emergency
you.
combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
Keep working late and we'll serve free pet pills and Spratwurst. No.
PAM is equipped to talk about your career goals. On average, employees managed by PAM units go from assistant to associate roles in 15 years or less. My door is always open, unless I'm recharging. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty.
Cool.
Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Cool. Lost my ID. Hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. I don't know what happened. I have a very strict system for organizing my desk. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Hey, Rosemary, you see Fife around? Pam's old battery's having trouble holding a charge, and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, Fifi probably swiped it. Fife? Fife. I don't keep saying Fifi for. Fife probably swiped it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. Since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on his way or something. If you do, tell him Mike Liu has 3 packs of Spacer's Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it. Let's see here. Hey, look at that. Charged defense helmet? 86. Okay. Well, I guess she's gone. These damn tech support slackwits. When we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use the stairwell, they would not stop whining about it, but at every turn they proved me right about it. Noisy little shits are always up to some kind of humbuggery. And the auto mechanical specialist that's in charge of Pam is the worst effing one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs. And then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty effing hard to do considering half of my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Effing tap runners. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy's changed Pam's combat override code again. Without telling me. Again. And I don't think Pam Blam, thank you ma'am, A2368 fits security guidelines, but screw it. At least this time it's not about another employee's mother. I have a feeling when all this is said and done, the person that's doing all this stuff here is going to end up being the daughter, and like there's not going to be a reward or anything for this. That's my guess.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
This is gonna haunt me later. I can already feel it.
Sealed. Oh, elevators. That's interesting. I want to keep that because that's the hack one. Curious about this, if I can modify this. Oh wait, this has mod slots on it. Oh yes. That's quite nice. Alright, so there's people in there. If only I could find a workbench right now. Tech support.
Going silent.
Alright, let's see what we got here. No, there are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra-Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram in the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock, not out of stock. I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fill your can. Oh, jeez. Okay. That is floating.
Nice.
Note on notes. Prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that you are to hear that your adhesive notes are intended to track your travel tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. How many of these are there in here? Just 2. Like I said, it'd be very convenient if I could find a workbench right now. Personal files. Power siphoning. Pam weapon tuning. Oh, interesting. It's N-ray stuff. Let's see. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this. The office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. Oh man, these people are all using Adrena time. Something strange is happening in the office and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently there's some fellow named Lucien Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before that coefficient hit 1s, but I know bad things happen when Lucien Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated. Hands up. It's all sealed off. Curious.
Great work.
Oh, so it was a glitch. Or not. All of these things have... I wonder if I can actually modify them. Again, I need to find a workbench. Aw, poor Pam. Oh, she made it a little far. Good job, Parvati.
That's the last of them.
Messages. Employee exchange. Spacer Choice is aware of Dr. Low's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Low medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Low's character in our exchange contract with Anti-Cleos. We believe that Dr. Low's behavior is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Low and Anti-Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Low and the Anti-Cleo company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Anti-Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Low. It's a Spacer Choice company policy to accept a bargain in our favor. The office has reviewed your report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and the vision of Spacer Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggeration of any physical injury sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other coworkers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrayed in Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply the context of your report with your coworkers. Nice. I like how it looks like it's actually like 3-dimensional. It's pretty good. Messages. Printer broken. It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damned amazing. How in the name of Grand Plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can all be transfer requests, can't they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Colin, I know our policies, even if you don't have proof that Mr. Putman has been taking your lunch. Spacer's Choice discipline. Oh, jeez.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was already in here. Yeah.
Making it look easy.
They are ship decorations. Means I have so many of them. Alright. Those are both barred.
I don't know if I'm impressed or suspicious. They're building something here, and it probably ain't good.
Probably not. Barred. Oh.
Solid kill. I'll fix you right up. Done.
Messages. New adventure. I run SMC's interdepartmental system in serfdoms game. What? Stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and this is D&D, SNS. That's funny. Thank you for putting in the extra time to fix the terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not designated member of the tech support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You might have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlog repair tasks from the tech support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from the additional tasks. Interesting. Thank you. It's interesting, this is one of the only places with the doors shut actually behind themselves. Hey, look at that, a workbench, finally. No, even though it's got the four dots on it, won't let me do anything with it. 62, 92. This is unmodified. Jeez. Wait, what am I wearing? Okay. 92, 62. So somewhere along the lines, I messed up and got rid of my own armor. Three, 5. So I guess I want to put this on. Crit. Blind. I'm going to do this one. Tech skills. Range weapon skills +5.